Hello guys! Today we are getting serious because we are talking about how to get faster in the corners. Today we are not sharing beginners tips anymore, we are sharing some tips how to get your corner speed better, what advanced techniques you can use to become faster and faster in the corners. So stay tuned! First, when we get to the video, make sure that you are subscribed to Motocross Advice YouTube channel. I'm getting out new videos every week and I really don't want you to miss them. So make sure you subscribe. If you like the video, click the like button. I really appreciate it. So today we are talking about the top 6 tips how to get your corner speed better, how you can train to get yourself faster in the corners. Obviously in the corners there are a lot of techniques you need to get right, like body position, throttle control, braking, gearing, etc, etc. Today I want to give you some advanced tips how you can be faster, more smooth throughout the corner and carry the momentum throughout the corner. One thing I want you to remember is that being fast in the corner starts much sooner than the corner starts. A lot of riders think that they need to go into corner and fast and then they hit the corner and they are fast. Reality is that being fast in the corner starts already sooner in the straight line when you come to the corner. And this is my first tip to you. Look ahead, choose a line, prepare. When you're entering the corner, it's important that when you're coming to the straight line, you are looking ahead and already take decision which line you want to take. If you know which line you want to take, you know when to start braking, you know when to start preparing your body positions, and you know when to start sitting down and hitting the corner. These things are really important that you make these decisions soon enough. And that's why you need to look ahead, give some time to your brain to process things and take decisions. So first tip, really important, look ahead when coming to the corner. The second tip is braking. Brake using your rear brake and front brake together. The key part here is that you need to start already choosing the right gear going into the corner. You brake with your engine. Then you add the rear brake and then you add the front brake. This means that you use the maximum efficiency from the brakes and you will give your bike much more control. If you start with the rear brake, your weight goes in front, then you add the front brake and your bike is stable. If you're just using rear brake, your rear tire is just tagging along and you're not efficient on the braking line. The second thing is that when you use the rear brake and front brake together, your braking line can be much shorter. That means you can start braking much later, which means you are much faster. So remember, use the rear brake and front brake together to be maximum efficient in the braking line. The third tip is that when you're going into corner, you want to get your weight low and plant your dirt bike into the rut, into the corner. The thing is that when you're coming to the corner and you're braking, then your suspension compresses, your weight is getting low. But as soon you're getting off the brakes, your suspension decompresses and your weight goes off. So that means that as soon as you get off the brakes, you need to sit down in order to get the suspension compressed again to get the weight low, because you want to plant your dirt bike into the rut. The lower the weight is in the corner, the better, the smoother you are in the corner. And when your weight is low again, you can start accelerating. That's the key part. When you have sit down, you have gone low with your weight, your suspension is compressed, that's the part when you can start accelerating, because your dirt bike is stable, your dirt bike is really planted into the corner, into the rut, and it's stable. The fourth tip is kind of similar to the third one, but it's really important to know when to sit down. So one key tip here is, and what I see riders do wrong quite often, is that you want to sit down after the braking pumps. If you're going to the braking pumps and you're sitting down in them, you're just sitting down and going through these pumps with a dirt bike, you're not fast and you don't have good control over your dirt bike. So really make sure that when you're coming on the brakes, you're standing up, you're going to these braking pumps, and right after the braking pumps end, you get off the brakes, you sit down, you compress the suspension, you get the weight low, and you can be on the throttle. Fifth tip I want to give you is use your front brake going through the corner. It's really important for two reasons. The first reason it's important is that it really helps to plant your front wheel into the rut. Again, it's all about compressing the suspension, getting the weight low, and when you use really little bit front brake, it really helps to get the front end low and really plant it into the rut. That makes sure that your dirt bike front wheel stays into the rut and your dirt bike is stable. Second thing why it's important is that when you use your front brake, or at least have your finger on the front brake, is that you can manage your corner through speed. And the sixth important tip, which is really important, is that don't rely on the clutch. Find the fluidity throughout the corner and carry the momentum throughout the corner and without clutch. The first really important thing here is that you need to have the right gear before the corner. So what riders do wrong is that they have wrong gear going into the corner and then they start compensating with the clutch. This means that you don't have the fluidity and you can start making mistakes. You will use clutch, but this doesn't give you the speed and you can start making mistakes in the corner. The second thing, again, as was in the tip 5th, is that use your front brake together with the throttle, and this gives you the fluidity and you can control your corners through speed with it. And what I really want to emphasize is that being smooth throughout the corner is fast. You can think that when you hit the corner really fast, then clutch and go off, that you are super fast. But actually, the smoother you are, even if you go throughout the corner smooth and you think, oh man, this was so slow, actually your lap times are much better. So think about this. Compare the lap times. Just take your time, go through the corner using clutch as you normally go, and then you take time and try to be smooth throughout the corner. You will see the difference. Being smooth is being fast. So remember, forget about the clutch, be smooth throughout the corner and carry the momentum. Practice this. This will give you the speed, this will give you the difference. So these were the top 6 tips I wanted to give you today. These are a bit advanced and you need to practice them really hard. But practicing, you will become a master. If you want to become a master, then you have a chance to train together with me. I've opened an online course where I teach riders throughout my videos from zero to hero. I have all the techniques there, all the corner techniques, jumping, starts, etc. There is over 3 hours of video material where I take through riders from all the important techniques, important obstacles, and get them much better rider. If you're interested to join my online course, I have added link in the YouTube description. Click it, look around, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not, but I really encourage you because this is totally new way of learning motocross. Nothing like this has been done before and I really believe in this system. Thank you for watching today. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and we will see with you in the next episode. Thank you.